What's up, everyone? Violent offender looking guy here. God damn. No, but like the combo with the glasses looks absolutely terrible. But I will say this: it's actually quite comfortable to put the headset over a bald head. Yeah. Should I should I put my bald spot online for people to see? How bad is it? It's pretty bad. No, come on. It's quite. I'm gonna hurt my neck if I try to do it. Anyways, I wanted to talk a bit about playing meta in video games. Mostly card games because as I've posted one time on this channel about me playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Master Duel, and I'm not even gonna say anything about like community or like the game and stuff, but like it all started from Yu-Gi-Oh, this observation on my end, like people complain way too much about meta and like Yu-Gi-Oh basically there's like a ton of decks that you can play because they just have a ban list, they don't have formats, so basically you can pretty much play all the cards that have ever been released. But I mean, of course, the game being like 20 years old and stuff, they print better cards as time goes on. So usually the best decks are, the latest one. I mean, kind of. I will say this, but like they usually will print like, especially in this. I don't know. Like I played Playground Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, and then stopped for a bit, then took it back up when there were synchros. Then actually went to some locals because I had fun with my friends, and I went to locals until like the first release of Xyz. But yeah, after that, stopped playing the game. But yeah, I saw Master Duel, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. So played the game, and like me being dog shit and not knowing anything about new Yu-Gi-Oh, I of course looked stuff up online or like how the new mechanics work and stuff, and new decks. And I will say this: I am a net decker. I don't care to like quote unquote have fun with games. Like all the fun you're gonna have at the beginning. You're gonna like explore the game, see all the mechanics, think, oh, this is cool. I want to play this. I want to play that. Then you're gonna start getting stomped by as always the same stuff. So you're gonna go like, yo, let me get a bit better at this. So you look up stuff on what's the best to play. So you know, I am someone who you know usually starts playing the stuff that he likes, and if I can, and it's like playable at the, I mean, I'm not even gonna say like the highest level, but like you know, i I would consider if you can get like diamond or masters like in League of Legends type shit, you're at a high level. So I don't know if you're bronze or gold, you should look up a bit the meta in my opinion. Or that's at least what I do. So in Yu-Gi-Oh, I usually would look up best deck and like net deck it, and Yu-Gi-Oh they they had this great strategy of printing like the best deck that it pretty much lasts a year. And like Tier Element or like Snake Eyes or yeah, like these decks, they're pretty, they're pretty. I'm not gonna lie, like they're pretty oppressive for like non-meta stuff. Like I don't know if how can I explain this. If you've ever played League of Legends and like you've ever played on like some broken release champs and like they these decks, they're kind of like a release champ, as in the release champs in League of Legends. They have a kit, but somehow in that kit they also have like a bunch of stuff for free. Like I don't know, a character will have like send a skill shot right down the middle and do damage, and like you're like, oh yeah, this is like for clearing waves and stuff and pushing. But for some reason, this character is like for every minion hit, you get plus 50 health back. Also, get +1 bonus damage with this ability for free forever. Also reduces the cooldown of your flash of 20 seconds. It's like, dude, the ability was already strong like in the beginning. Why did you put free stuff on it? So yeah, this is kind of like how these decks are in general. So like basically you play one card and you basically win the game if you go first. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's a bit more complicated than that, but like it is also kind of true. So yeah, where I'm going with this is like I basically always play meta. like I hate playing no meta. Like I like it for a few games, maybe like even like Hearthstone or like what else? I mean, every game like I played like TFT, even TFT. Like at the beginning, I would like play. Oh, I like I don't know how the game now, but like I played I think set 3. I was like playing pirates or space pirates or whatever it was called. Like they basically would give you like a bunch of free items, and I was like, yo, that is so cool. I'm gonna go like stack my board with a bunch of units level 3 and like get full items. I'm gonna stomp everyone. And of course, you start getting shit on after you play like against people who know uh, the basic of what they're doing. So like, of course, after that, I literally started looking up stuff and played Kale and like also I played that freaking comp with the Zaya and the Jarvan where you do like ultra reroll. So yeah, in my opinion, playing meta is actually fun. And now I'll pick it back up on the Yu-Gi-Oh discussion as I was talking about Snake Eyes, and like people say that shit is oppressive, but actually playing is quite fun because, as I was saying before, you basically win turn one, but a Yu-Gi-Oh player might say, well, what if they use hand traps, which is like a way to block, like kind of stopping you from doing stuff. Basically, when you play meta decks, it basically invalidates their stuff because for some reason the cards have like a bunch of bonus effects. So it's basically like you know your opponent stops you from going this way. So you're like, aha, but since I know how to play the deck and it's also busted as fuck, I will go this way. And yeah, that's basically the fun of playing meta decks. Like you can buy them for a bunch of stuff. You could argue unfairly, but you could do a bunch of stuff that, if you know what you're doing, it's actually quite fun to do. So I would defend the meta to the end. I'm a fucking meta slave. Playing meta in video games is actually super fun if you know what you're doing. And yeah, like as you go up in level, you're gonna meet like people who also know what they're doing with the meta stuff. So that will force you to get better. So so yeah, like also I'm just gonna say it's fun to get a bunch of free wins. Like I'm sorry, I have more fun winning in 5 minutes in a game instead of like taking 20 minutes doing my stuff because I mean usually also meta stuff is like it's different. Like in League of Legends, for example, they don't make like the same type of character always broken. Like sometimes they make a mid laner broken, sometimes they make like a top laner broken. So yeah, you can have fun even with meta because eventually they're just gonna come out with a new shiny thing and you're gonna have to enjoy that. So enjoy the meta because I mean one day it's not gonna be meta anymore, so might as well enjoy it while it's there. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm a meta slave. That's it. See ya.